Afternoon, everybody.
Oh, darling. What would you say to a nice beer, Mommy?
Going down.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. Now, this is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the Ste.A comic content that was released today. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are still releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through that lineup, we're going to break for a segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And then finally, to close today's show, we're going to grab a package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left open in a segment titled What's in the Box Already, which I forgot about all that branding, but whatever. Anyway, so thanks for joining me live today on Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, the best day of the week. I had 11 in my pool list today, courtesy of the boys over at Chino Comics and More. They hooking me up. Thank you very much, fellas. Check them out if you haven't already. They've got themselves a YouTube channel. They're big on Instagram, and they are my local LCS. So real quick, let's hit the chat. We've got 11 people joining us. Thanks for joining me, man. You know, hey, it's middle of the afternoon. I'm about to run out to the LCS and then come back for today's pop-up shop, which should be pretty good, I'm thinking, considering you guys got to see all the books from yesterday, right? So real quick, Agu Ramos says he was here by like a half an hour early, man. Thanks, I appreciate you for popping in. And Dylan, I saw that. I put it in the top picks, my friend. Dylan's comic book rants is in the top picks. And Perry, man, he dropped some. He was pulling the Biggie Shack out there and about, looking good. As a matter of fact, that's in the lineup and in the top picks. Bake the Snake is here. Hey, what is shaking? You know what? I've got a pile over here. It is starting because my jabroni box came in. I think we're going to do one big show with all the community mystery boxes once I get 84s, because I'll have 84, Jabroni, Barbarian, Bueller, Comic Tom. Woo! Yes, we like ourselves some mystery boxes over here. So look, let's go ahead and share the screen and get to the lineup and show you what's going on the channel today. If you're not familiar with the channel, go check out Perry, because he lurked it last night, actually. He did a fantastic job lurking the channel. But over on JB's channel, we've got a couple of playlists that we have out here. One of them is called Today's Comic Book Community Top Picks. And as you can see in their chat, RCG, this is after, he went live like at midnight, and I was there for that one. And then I went to bed, and he did it again. So you got to go check that out. I put that in my top picks. Area 51's built-in models over here. Bub's Comics. This cabinet is absolutely amazing. Batman statue collectors in there. And if you're not watching ETA Nick, you're missing out. He's fantastic, folks. Also, Jeff Comic 813. Today's Wednesday, so it was Cantonese Comic Wednesday, and as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna hit that in the live stream. We can hit it right now. Perry, my man, Perry. You know Perry. Do you know who? Does everybody know who Perry is? You know. Perry is doubling down on his live phenomena. You know you love it when Perry goes live, and so do I. And he went live today as he was out and about buying comics, and man, what more can you ask for from that? I've got two that are in my top picks because I know they're going to be good. Haven't checked them out yet because they just dropped 7 minutes ago. My man, Dylan.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, this is where we get to find out what Dylan picked up today, out and about doing his new comic book hunting. And finally, in my top picks, I've got Jaguar Chiquita. Just because look at that fire thumbnail, man. I got to see what happens in that one. On the hunt with the Jaguar. Now, let's really quick hit the chat, see who else has popped in. I got NYC's in the house. Air Spider is popping in. 1-2 Comic Talk, and one of my favorite people in the community. Comics for all people. How you doing, man? Funk Comics 814, thanks for stopping in. We are just about to get to the live streams and premieres coming up tonight. Let's get to it. So, At the top of the hour, we've got my man Billy at Economics and Comics, who is premiering a video titled Key Comics to Invest in on New Comic Book Day 129. Top picks and hot picks previews by Smart. He's giving you a week out, folks. These are the ones that keep your eye out for next week. Now, also at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5 minutes before me, but hey, that's okay. My man Comic Fuminati, Foofer, you know it. There's already comments. The first comment was Foo is a furry. There you go. He's going live with a stream titled Comic Book Mystery Contest with My Chase Comics #1, Part 2. The winner is chosen for ASM 129. Maybe I should just move my stream back because I want to see if I won. I bought one of these things. All right. At 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 p.m. Eastern, right back here, folks. It's the Comic Book Pop-Up Shop Show. And Foo is a furry again. There you go. Chad is hitting all the live streams, making sure everybody knows what's going on with Foo. But at 2:30, you know how we do it. It's the Comic Book Pop-Up Shop Show. You know what we're talking about. This is where I offer those buy it now opportunities in a live starting line, called it the Keep It Thorough starting line style. It's a good time. Pop in. It's going to go on for an hour and a half. It's kind of like a place to hang out. Maybe you'll see some books you might like. You may already have a pile going. You may already have a pile that's about to be shipped. So next up, we've got 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, my man, Donnie Moser. He is premiering a video titled My Top Picks of 2019 over at The Mastodon. Donnie, check out his channel over on YouTube. He's in the playlist, folks. There's no reason you can't check him out. The links are right here in the playlist. What else have we got in the playlist today? My man, Metaphorical. There you go. Notice, jump to the top of my featured channels. This is going to be renamed, but that's for another show. Right now, Metaphorical every day, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. He's going live, and tonight's no different. Tonight, we get the next episode of the show that really started it all, I think, Night and Nerdy. That's right, Night and Nerdy, episode 22 tonight. That should be a good time. Now, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Batman Statue Collector channel, my man Chris is going live with a stream titled Rogues Gallery Live number 27, Extreme Shipping Costs and Wonderfest Wish Lists. I love this thumbnail. Great stuff over there, Chris. Now, next up, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. I've got some branding. That's right. TiVo and the Lords of the Long Box are going live with the 153rd episode of the Lords of the Long Box show. Comics and Bull. You got that right. Down to be, you know it's going to be a good time over there with TiVo and the gang. Okay, now at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, how about checking out the Rob Wurs channel and a great show called Not Near Mint. What a fantastic panel. You've got Rob, Lady Fantastic, Miracle Man, and today's topic is how I destroyed this comic. And of course, you know, we talk about everything on that show. And I say we like I'm part of it, but you know, it's a good group over there. So also at 7 p.m. No, there's nothing else at 7. What is it? Oh, I'll hit the chat here in a second, but it's back. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are the official days now. Disco After Dark is back, and I will be heading out. Yeah, I got some stuff coming from Chino, but they're in Houston, man. That's en route. I'm going to jump in the car, and over to Concord and pick up these books so that we can talk about them tonight on Disco After Dark, the adult comic book community chat. Now, it looks like there's something else after me. That's right. Billy, my man Billy, is going live tonight, 9:30 p.m. Pacific, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, with a live stream titled The Gentleman Movie Review, Guy Ritchie, Matthew McConaughey, Colin Farrell. Man, Billy's always been doing movie reviews, and they are awesome. He's got a great team there. Where's my branding? I lost the branding. There it is. Let me hit the chat. That took 10 minutes. What do you guys think? That's a hell of a lineup. Now I'm going to ask the chat if there's anything that I missed. Because, hey, it's as simple as giving me a little chat, and I'll throw it up, and it'll be just like it was in the show. Hey, Zach B., thanks for stopping in. Economics, you were in the lineup 3 times. Check the thumbnail, my friend, 3 times. That's how he's doing it. He's the hardest working man in YouTube right there. 36 Chambers Tattoo Studio is in the house. Thank you for stopping in. Some Comic Book Hunter. I like it. I like that name. That fits us all. We're all comic book hunters, aren't we? Well, I know what we all are. We are all comic book cousins. And if you check the description below, I found out a way to give free shipping on that t-shirt. You know what? Do I even have that t-shirt loaded up in the graphics? Why wouldn't I even have the t-shirt loaded up in the graphics? Don't I have that one? Does anybody have a link to the t-shirt in that one? I know I took a snippet of that thing. What did I do with the t-shirt? I loaded it up. Oh, that's right. If you're interested in the t-shirt, which I should be wearing, why aren't I even wearing the t-shirt? I should be wearing the t-shirt. You know, I love t-shirts. If you're interested in the t-shirt, I've got a promo code for free shipping in the description below. That's what it was. Free shipping for that t-shirt now in the description below. Promo code, guess. Can you guess? Disco, man. Of course it's disco. Thank you, Perry. Hitting it up. Plus, I think Teespring's having a sale right now. If someone could hit that and tell me if that thing's like on sale, I wonder if you can use the sale and the promo code, because that would be fire, right? Now you're cooking. Now, there's a couple of other ways to get your hands on one of these t-shirts, because, I got my branding. I got my branding for this one. Woo, woo, woo. Because this Saturday, bam, there you go. Look at that right up there. This Saturday is the next edition of the Comic Book Community Pop-Up Shop. And it's going to be a marathon. And I'm kicking it off at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. noon Eastern. And I'm going for 7 hours right up to when Thorough kicks off the auction. So if you're into buying books, you've got all day to shop. It's going to be like the comic book shopping network between me and Thorough, because you know he's going 7 hours too. So that's going to be like 14 hours of comic book buying. Only difference is I'm not selling any books this time. Nope. I'm only going to be offering the platform to the community. So if you've got a couple of books to sell in a buy it now fashion, because we're not doing any auction countdown stuff, it's going to be a buy it now deal. If you're interested in being a guest seller, hit me up on Instagram and we can get you lined up for the show. I'm going to be going for 7 hours, so people are going to be popping in and out. I think that's going to be fantastic. I hope you can all join us for that. That's this Saturday. Now, this Saturday, since I'm not selling anything, I will be doing a couple other interesting things like giving stuff away, including the t-shirt. That's right. I ordered a bunch of them. They should be here on Saturday. I got a bunch of every size up to 4X, and I'm going to be giving some t-shirts away. Also, if you are, and you know who you are, and you'll see it at the end screen because I updated it. If you are one of the $5 members of my Patreon, I'm sending you a t-shirt. That's right. I sent you a request. Find out what your t-shirt size is, and all the $5 members of my Patreon are getting a t-shirt. That is correct. And there's also some other news there. You can check that out if you check out the site. Now, what else have I got going on? He says, Disco, if it's Teespring, I need a 3XL. Well, see, this was the deal. I found out why that t-shirt was so expensive, because there's like the soft touch t-shirt. That's what I was looking at, right? That thing's stupid expensive. But then there's just like the regular old t-shirt, bro. Just like the regular old black t-shirt. So that's what I did. I just got a bunch of those. So I got, smalls, mediums, all the way up to 4XL, but I only got one 4X. So, whoever gets it first. And I'm going to be giving those things away Saturday. And I reached out to all of the $5 Patreon members. You know who you are. I sent you a message. I need to know what t-shirt size you are, because you're getting a t-shirt. Because, yeah, I'm having fun with that one. That's a good one. Got to get some t-shirts out there. Now, what else have we got going on? I forgot the Instagram tag of the day. Man, you know what? Let me go check. Let me set up the Instagram tag of the day. Let me see if I got tagged by anybody. Anybody tag me today? Let's see what. Ooh, my man Comics on the Mind tagged me. Definitely. Oh, here we go. Since we're talking t-shirts, let's talk about him. I should have wore his t-shirt. Man, I suck today. Here I am thinking this show's going to be fire, and I done blown this one up. Check this one out, folks. My man Daniel Arzola is dropping t-shirts. That's right. Daniel Arzola's got 4 prints up here on his Instagram tag, and it says TeePublic Store is open tomorrow night. These are sweet, man. This is the one I was talking about. The Doctor is in. This is Dr. Doom, but in the Peanuts character. So that's a good one. And then the Joker bunch. So check out Daniel Arzola's 2 on Instagram and get yourself a t-shirt. Well, after you get our t-shirt or my t-shirt, the t-shirt, whatever. The comic book cousins t-shirt. Anyway, let's open up some books. Now, I mentioned I've got all of the mystery boxes. So far, I have got Comic Jabroni's mystery box, just showed up yesterday. I got Barbarian Kung Fu's mystery box. I've got a Bueller, a Comic Tom, and my Comic Vantage also showed up. So I've got those mystery boxes, and I'm waiting for my 84 and my Bake the Snake. And I think that's it. Am I missing a mystery box out there, guys? Oh, my Spider-Man. I got a Spider-Man coming, but that could be like 8 weeks, and I ain't going to wait for that. So if it's Spider-Man booth gets here, great, I'll use it. If it doesn't get here, great, I won't use it. But I'm going to wait till I got all of these mystery boxes together. And it's going to be one show epic unboxing. And we're going to take a look at what we got from the community because I like to buy comic books from the community. So now, let's take a look at the stack. And it's not that bad, actually. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 in the stack, which means I can't do A11 tonight unless I go pick something up from the post office. So, give me a number, man. Give me a number between 1 and 12. 1 and 12. A, 1 through 12. Folks, I know I got 27 people joining me. One of you is going to give me a number here. And the first one I see is the book we're going to open today and find out how are those Comic Vantage boxes. So far, I've only gotten one, and it was really good. And now he's doing a theme, Billy. He's doing this period's Comic Vantage is toys. Toys is the theme. So, the big books are like Transformers and G.I. Joe and Star Wars, and those are the big books. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to my Comic Vantage. He's a very clever guy. Jaguar Chickataw says number 4. So we're going number 4. 1. Ouch. All right. Let's see what we got from Carolyn Weiser. Carolyn, man, she's been doing some great stuff on her auctions, and I do believe that she is going to be a guest seller on the Community Comic Book Pop-Up Shop Marathon, which, like I mentioned, is going to run for 7 straight hours right up to the beginning of Thoreau's auction. So if you're buying comic books or you just want to pop in and out between those streams, you're talking 14 hours probably, because he's going to go 7 or 8 hours. He is. All right, so this is from Carolyn Weiser. They have the auctions, Lady Fantastic, Short Box, Padawan together. They do them together. They got a nice little system going there. They're going to be joining me Saturday. They will be guest sellers on Saturday. Wow, we all chose something different. I wasn't going to do 11. We're going 4. I said we're going to take the first one. All right. And once again, I'd like to thank the 25 people who are joining me live for today's episode of What's On Today with Discovery Bay. As I mentioned, stop by the channel and check out what we got going on there. There's some couple playlists beyond the live stream playlist, which I absolutely maintain all day long, moving things that ended to the end of the day and adding new things that I'm seeing up and in and making sure those first ones that you see are always the live ones. I'm maintaining that stuff pretty much all day. But below that top picks, those are some great top picks. Now, underneath that, I think I got guest appearances and shout outs. And I think there's going to be a couple new playlists coming. So you just check out the page, man. It's putting some time into that. And hey, you know what? For the 25 people that are joining me, I ain't too proud to ask for a like. Hit me up with a thumbs up, folks. Go ahead and shoot me a like. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, Modern Men is reading The Walking Dead's first trade this week. And if you don't know about what I'm talking about with Modern Men has just been fantastic, folks. Modern Men is the show on Comic Core. And I just read Southern Bastards from Jason Aaron. Man, and it was fantastic. The reads this year have been Paper Girls, Black Hammer, Saga. I mean, we're just reading just awesome stuff. And this week we're going to read the first trade of The Walking Dead. And ironically enough, I get a large lot here from Carolyn, and it looks like they're all Walking Dead. So let's see what I got here. Let's take a look at what we got. I want to put them in order though. So okay. So, and now Walking Dead is one of those ones where we know where it ends, right? I mean, we know that there's an end of this series, and if I decide to go back in and fill them out, then I got a good run here. So we're going to start with The Walking Dead 165. The Walking Dead 165. Hey, Tony Fed, how you doing? Nice to see you again, sir. Thanks for stopping in. The Walking Dead 162. No, 167. Sorry. 169. Looks like we're working out. 173. No, I'm not a big fan. I'm not gonna say I'm not a big fan. I have never read any Walking Dead. But I've noticed that I've accumulated quite a few through some mystery boxes, and it's one of the ones that I haven't sold any of them yet. So now that I know there's only 200, I've probably got about 100 of them. So here, we're just coming through the covers here. 186, 192, and another 192. Not too bad. Now, what else do we get? Because there's more than that. This is what I'm talking about. Where's Biggie Shack at? I need him to say it. Or you guys can say it because you know what he would say. We're talking 15-cent Batman, folks. How about some 15-cent Batman? Oh, yeah. And gotta love me some 12-cent Tales to Astonish with Hulk. And, oh, I did get the last one. I was like, man, that's weird. I'm surprised that didn't have 193 in it. Yeah, it did. 193. So, hey, I want to thank Carolyn Weiser for that great, what's in the box already. Those are actually all keepers. I don't have any of those that are going to go away. But we do have a bunch of mystery boxes that I do need to figure out what we're going to do. And I have another update to the normal schedule. See, if you guys know, normally this 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern is a 5-day-a-week thing. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is pop-up shop. And then Tuesday, Thursday is sorting. This Thursday is different, though. This Thursday in the exact same time slot is when you need to check out what Metaphorical and I are going to be doing over on his channel with the comic book community. I keep messing that up every time he tells me that. I can't get it right, man. But we're going to be helping out creators, comic book creators, comic book channel creators, CCC, comic book whatever. Anybody that's interested in doing what we do and you want to know how we did this or what, the other types of things that we do with intro bumpers and stuff and what we're using, that's the stream you want to check us out on. So that's going to be tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific over on Metaphorical's channel. And that's him and myself. We're going to be taking questions from the community, answer them as best we can. This is the first show, so we're going to talk about the basics about just getting on. If you just want to get on so that you can hang out in a live stream with people, that's what we're going to talk about that. That's probably number one because that's what I started with. I just wanted to kind of hang out with people. So that's going to be tomorrow at 2:30. Hey, thanks a lot, Billy, for stopping in. I appreciate you for coming in. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much, Chaos and Comics. Love you too, bro. So let's see. I want to make sure we got everything. We got the lineup. We did the top picks. We did the Instagram tag of the day. And now we've done the what's in the box. Is there anybody in the chat who's got a show or something coming up here that I missed that we'd like to go ahead and highlight before we close out the show? Because, man, this has been a good one. Man, we can keep it under 30 minutes. What do you think? Pretty good, man. Plus, I got to go run over and grab these books for tonight's show. I have to read my X-Men. I'm having X-Men withdrawal right now. Man. Anyone? No? All right. I guess we got everybody in the lineup because people are doing a really great job the content creators are doing a great job of getting their stuff in the lineup so I can put it in the lineup. And I thank them. You're making this show easy to produce because if it's there for me to put in the playlist, then it's there for me to highlight to the rest of the comic community that hopefully is either watching me now or watching me on the replay. I do want to thank the 25 people who are watching me live. I am going to sign out and go ahead and hit up my LCS. And as always, you know what I'm going to say, right? You know how we end this. Don't forget, we had a good time.
Doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're